Hi guys, I'm Durga from Biocatalyst. Welcome to this session. Before we start, please subscribe our channel and turn on the notification button for all our future videos. With that, let's go into the agenda of our session. In this video, I'm going to explain about the aestivation with the tips and tricks to remember what is aestivation, types of aestivation with an examples. So first let me explain what is aestivation. So here you can see the two different flowers are there, and here the flowers have that is a petals are arranged in a different pattern. Here you can see that the flower that is in this petal all are together, that is all the petals are arranged that is in adjacent to each other by touching it. But here you can see it's a different type of arrangement. So in this topic we are going to study about this arrangement of the sepals and the petals in a flower bud. So aestivation is defined as arrangement of the sepals and the petals in the flower bud is called as an aestivation. Types of aestivation, there are 5 different types of aestivations are there. It is valvate, imbricate, twisted, waxillary and quincunxal. So here to remember these types of aestivation, you can remember as VITQ. So remember that VIT is a very popular institution, Vellore Institution of Technology, and as a Q. Okay, so here it is a valvate, imbricate, twisted, waxillary and quincunxal. Let's see about the first type of aestivation. Here the first type is valvate. Here you can see, let us consider this is a petal or the sepals. Okay, let's take 5 petals I am taking here. So in this valvate, if you can see that that is all the 5 are together. Okay, they will be together. They will touch each other, but they will not overlap. So this are the petals, or it can be a sepals. They will be together but without touching each other. They will touch each other but they will not overlap each other. So this we call it as a valvate. An example for this is calotropis. And to remember this example, you can make it as a small trick. Here it is, you can remember as CV. So C stands for calotropis and V stands for valvate. The second type of aestivation is twisted. So here, let's again take the 5 petals here. So here, this one will be like the arrangement will be overlapping. So one will be overlapping the other one. The other will be overlapping the other one. Okay, you can see the slight overlapping will be present. And now this will be overlapped by the other one. And here, this will be overlapped. So this here you can see that one will be overlapping the other one, other petal is overlapping. So all the petals will, that is petals or the sepals, the overlapping with each other you can see here. Example for this is China rose and the lady's finger and cotton. And the simple tricks to remember this twisted example is, you can remember as the Chinese ladies or the cute. So here Chinese stands for China rose and the ladies stands for lady's finger, and the here it stands for twisted and cute stands for cotton. The next type of that is a type of aestivation we are going to see is called as an imbricate. So imbricate is actually very important type of aestivation here. Let's take here also as a 5 petals. Okay, here also we are going to take as an example as a 5 petals here. So in this one, what is the thing is, here it is, okay, if the margin of the sepals and the petal overlap with one another, but they don't have any particular direction, okay, they will not have any particular direction, you can see that it will overlap in any way. So you can see here, this is a one of the that is a petal, or it can be a sepal here. This is overlapped by the two lateral one, and this the second that is a two lateral one is again overlapped by the other one. So here there is no particular direction, so that type of a aestivation we call it as imbricate. An example for this is Cassia and Gulmohar. So the tricks here to remember this example for this type of aestivation is that is I am a cool guy. So I stands for imbricate, and C, cool, stands for Cassia, and guy, G, stands for Gulmohar. Again, the next type of aestivation is called as a waxillary one, and this is also very important type. So in waxillary, it's otherwise called as a descending imbricate. So in this type, it will have the 5 petals. Okay, here it will have the 5 petals. The posterior one will be the larger one. Okay, the posterior one will be the larger one, and this larger one is called as a stand. A stand and or it is called as a vexillum, and the lateral one, okay, the two lateral one is called as a wing. It's this posterior one will be overlapping the two lateral one, that is called as a wing or ale, and this two lateral one overlaps the small one, that is called as a keel. Okay, that is called as a keel, that is called as a keel or carina. So this type of arrangement you can see here in the waxillary. An example for this is P, B, Papillion is an example for this, and to remember this one you can make an example as very popular. So here V stands for waxillary and P stands for P. So the next type of aestivation we are going to see is called as the Kuekensial. So in Kuekensial, here also, well, let's take as in 5 petals or the sepals here. So in this 5, the 2 will be, that is a in this type of that is a type of aestivation, the 2 petals are external and 2 are the internal. Okay, here the 2 or the 2 will be the external one and the 2 will be the internal one. So external, let us take this is here as an external petals. Okay, that will be outside. Okay, the external, and the 2 will be the internal, and one with the one with the margin internal, and the other will be the marginal external. So here you can see that this will be overlapped. The 2 interior will be overlapped here, and other one you can see here, it is one will be the external and the internal. So this type of aestivation will be, you can see in the Kuekensial. So the example for this is, it is Murray and Catharanthus, and to remember this example you can make it as an trick here to remember. It is MCQ. M stands for Murray and C stands for Catharanthus and Q stands for Kuekensial. So now let's see the various type of question which has been asked in the NEET and other competitive exams, with the tips how it is helpful to attain your questions. When the margin of the sepals or the petal overlaps one another without any particular direction, the condition is termed as. So here that is a choice is given as waxillary, imbricate, valvate and twisted. So here it is an in any it does not have any particular direction, isn't it? So any particular direction means it is an imbricate. So that is the answer for this is, it's a imbricate, and it is asked in AMPNT in 2014. So the next question is, This is NEET UG. It is asked in 2013. In China rose, the flower have a type of estivation. So I've given you an tricks to remember is the Chinese ladies or the cute, isn't it? So here the China rose is it isn't it? So here the answer, the question, the option is given as twisted, valvate, imbricate, and waxillary, and here the, okay. So the Chinese ladies or the cute. So the stands for the twisted. So here the answer is for the, it is a answer is twisted. So the next one is the third question. Here it is, the keel is a characteristic feature of the flower. So keel is you can see that is a keel you can see in the bean family. So the option is given as Glumahar, Cassia, Calotropis. So here that is in the pea plant only you can see this type of estivation keel, that is a wing petals. Okay, so here the example for this is, or the answer for this is bean is an bean is the answer. And the next one here it is a fourth question. The diagram is given, okay, and they are asking us to find out the type of estivation. So the type of estivation here it is that is a 2x, that is a here this type of is a type of an estivation. You can see here the posterior petal is a larger one which overlaps the two that is a lateral wings, and that is overlapping the that is the anterior one, smallest one, isn't it? So here this type of estivation, it is the answer is, it's a waxillary. So thank you students. Hope this video is helpful for you. We'll meet in the next video. Until then is bye.